Alright, so let's talk about something that hits every single one of us, especially if you're running your own show taxes. I know, it's not the most exciting topic, but stick with me because what I'm about to share could literally save you thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars every single year. As a solopreneur, every dollar you save on taxes is a dollar you can reinvest back into your business, your investments, or let's be honest, just enjoy. The difference between a good year and a great year often comes down to how tax efficient you are. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. And that, right there, is the name of the game. Now we're living in this incredible age of AI, where technology is not just a fancy add-on, but a core part of our businesses. For us AI solopreneurs, we're using these tools to create content, build products, and automate our workflows. But here's the secret sauce that most people are missing. We can also use AI to streamline our finances and, more importantly, our tax management. Think about it. AI can take the most tedious, mind-numbing parts of running a business like bookkeeping and expense tracking and put them on autopilot. This isn't just about saving time. It's about gaining an almost unfair advantage by having crystal clear financial data at your fingertips 24/7. So in this video, I'm going to break down the exact tax hacks every AI solopreneur needs to know. We're going to go deep into how you can leverage the very tools you use to run your business to also slash your tax bill. From deducting the cost of your AI software to using AI for tax forecasting, these are the strategies that separate the amateurs from the pros. By the end of this, you'll have a clear roadmap to not only optimizing your business with AI, but also optimizing your tax situation so you can keep more of your hard-earned money. So if you're ready to get serious about your finances, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And let's get right into it. First up, let's talk about bookkeeping. Honestly, this is the foundation of your entire financial house. And if it's shaky, everything else will eventually crumble. For years, this meant spending countless hours hunched over spreadsheets or paying a bookkeeper a hefty monthly fee. You had to manually categorize every single coffee meeting, every software subscription, every little expense. It was tedious, prone to error, and something that I, and probably you, absolutely dreaded doing. It's the kind of task that you put off until the last minute, and then you're scrambling in a panic when tax season rolls around trying to make sense of a year's worth of crumpled receipts and vague credit card statements. This old way of doing things is not just inefficient, it's a huge liability for your business. But here's where AI completely changes the game. AI-powered bookkeeping software is like having a super smart, always-on financial assistant. These platforms connect directly to your bank accounts and credit cards and automatically categorize your transactions with incredible accuracy. That monthly subscription for your AI writing tool, it knows it's a software expense. That lunch where you discussed a new project, it flags it as a potential meals and entertainment deduction. It learns your spending habits, so the more you use it, the smarter it gets, reducing the manual work you have to do down to almost zero. It's about turning a multi-hour weekly chore into a 5-minute review. This isn't just a small convenience, it's a fundamental shift in how we manage our business finances. The real benefit here, beyond just saving time, is the clarity it provides. With AI bookkeeping, you get a real-time dashboard of your business's financial health. You can see your profit and loss, your cash flow, and your spending trends with just a few clicks. This means you can make smarter business decisions based on actual data, not just a gut feeling. And when it comes to tax time, instead of that panicked scramble, you just export your perfectly organized reports and hand them over to your accountant, or even use them to file yourself. This level of organization not only makes tax filing a breeze, but also significantly reduces your risk of errors that could trigger an audit. It's the ultimate peace of mind. Alright, this next one is huge. And it's something I see so many solopreneurs getting wrong. You know all those amazing AI tools you're paying for every month? The ChatGPT Plus subscription, your mid-journey plan, that fancy AI video editor, the SEO optimization tool? Every single one of them is a potential tax deduction. The IRS allows you to deduct any expense that is ordinary and necessary for your business. And in our line of work as AI solopreneurs, these tools are not just ordinary, they are absolutely essential. They are the modern-day equivalent of a craftsman's hammer or a writer's typewriter. Without them, we literally couldn't do our jobs. So how do you make sure you're taking full advantage of this? It starts with meticulous tracking, which, as we just discussed, AI bookkeeping makes incredibly easy. Every time you subscribe to a new AI service, you need to make sure it's being paid for from your business account and categorized correctly as a software expense. Don't mix it with personal expenses. Don't pay for it with your personal Venmo and forget about it. Treat every single software subscription like a legitimate business investment, because that's exactly what it is. This includes not just the big name tools, but also the smaller niche AI services you might be using for specific tasks. It all adds up. And over the course of a year, these deductions can easily amount to thousands of dollars in tax savings. Now, let's get a little more advanced. It's not just the software itself. Think about any hardware you purchase primarily to run these AI tools. Did you buy a new, more powerful laptop with a better graphics card specifically to run local AI models or process large datasets faster? A portion, or in some cases all of that cost can be deducted. The same goes for online courses or training you purchase to learn how to use these AI tools more effectively. The key is to be able to justify the expense as being directly related to your business operations. Keep your receipts, make notes on why you made the purchase, and be prepared to explain it. This is about building a clear, defensible paper trail that proves these are legitimate business costs. Let's talk about something that makes every business owner's blood run cold: the thought of an IRS audit. It's a nightmare scenario, but the truth is, your best defense is a good offense. And in the digital age, that offense is flawless digital record keeping. The days of shoeboxes overflowing with faded paper receipts are over. Not only is that method incredibly inefficient, but it's also a massive liability. Paper receipts get lost, they fade, the ink disappears, they are simply not reliable. If you get audited and your proof is a bunch of illegible slips of paper, you're going to have a very bad time. The IRS is increasingly moving towards digital systems, and they expect you to as well. This is where being an AI solopreneur gives you another built-in advantage. We live and breathe in the digital world. So extend that mindset to your record keeping. Every single business-related receipt, invoice, bank statement, and contract should be digitized immediately. You can use apps like Expensify or even the mobile app for your bookkeeping software to just snap a photo of a receipt the moment you get it. The software uses OCR, optical character recognition, to pull the key data like the vendor, date, and amount, and then attaches the digital copy directly to the transaction in your books. This creates an unshakable, searchable, and permanent record of every single expense. Think of it this way: you are building a fortress of evidence around your tax return. If an auditor ever comes knocking and asks you to justify a specific deduction from 2 years ago, you won't have to dig through dusty boxes in your garage. You'll simply log into your system, type in a keyword, and pull up the transaction along with a perfect digital copy of the original receipt in seconds. This level of organization not only makes you look incredibly professional and prepared, but it also dramatically shortens the audit process and reduces the chances of them disallowing your deductions. Being audit-proof isn't about being lucky, it's about being prepared, and digital records are your ultimate preparation. Okay, so we've used AI to organize the past, but what about using it to predict the future? This is where we get into some really powerful, next-level strategy AI-powered tax forecasting. Most solopreneurs only think about taxes once a year right before the deadline. They tally everything up, find out they owe a massive, unexpected amount, and then panic. This is a reactive and stressful way to manage your finances. A much smarter approach is to be proactive, and AI tools can give you the financial foresight you need. By constantly analyzing your real-time income and expense data, these tools can project your tax liability throughout the year. Imagine it's July, and your AI-powered financial dashboard tells you, based on your current profit, you're on track to owe approximately $15,000 in taxes for the year. This is incredibly powerful information. It means you're not hit with a surprise in April. Instead, you have 9 months to plan. You know you need to be setting aside a certain amount of money each month for your quarterly estimated tax payments. This prevents you from accidentally spending your tax money and ending up in debt to the IRS, which comes with hefty underpayment penalties and interest. It transforms tax planning from a once-a-year crisis into a calm, manageable, ongoing process. But it gets even better. AI tax forecasting doesn't just tell you what you'll owe. It can help you strategize how to owe less. The software can run simulations. For instance, it might show you, if you spend an additional $5,000 on deductible business equipment before the end of the year, your estimated tax liability will decrease by $1,500. This allows you to make strategic spending and investment decisions with tax implications in mind. Maybe it makes sense to upgrade your computer now instead of waiting until January. Maybe you should invest in that online course you've been eyeing. AI gives you the data to play with these scenarios and see the real dollar impact on your tax bill, allowing you to legally and strategically minimize the amount you send to the government. Now, even with all the incredible AI tools at our disposal, there comes a point where you need a human expert. But here's the critical part. Not just any tax professional will do. You can't just walk into the local H&R block and expect them to understand the nuances of a business built on generative AI and SaaS subscriptions. The world of tax is highly specialized, and you need to find a certified public accountant or an enrolled agent who understands the tech industry and, ideally, the creator economy. Their advice can be the difference between leaving thousands of dollars on the table and having a truly optimized tax strategy. When you're looking for a tax pro, you need to interview them like you're hiring a key employee. Ask them specific questions about their experience with online businesses, software as a service deductions, and multi-state income if you have clients all over the country. Ask them about their familiarity with things like the qualified business income deduction and how it applies to a service business like yours. Do they understand the difference between a hobby and a business in the eyes of the IRS? Do they have other clients who are YouTubers, developers, or digital marketers? Their answers will tell you everything you need to know about whether they're the right fit for your modern AI-powered business. Think of a good tax professional not as a cost, but as an investment that provides a massive return. Yes, you will pay for their services, but a great one will save you far more than their fee. They can help you with high-level strategies that AI can't, like choosing the right business structure, sole proprietorship versus S-Corp versus LLC, setting up retirement accounts like a SEP IRA or solo 401k to shelter huge amounts of income from taxes, and navigating complex situations. The AI tools handle the day-to-day data and organization, which frees up your tax professional to focus on the big picture strategy that will save you the most money in the long run. It's the perfect human-AI partnership. So there you have it, the essential tax hacks that every AI solopreneur needs to have in their arsenal. We've covered how to automate your bookkeeping with AI, how to deduct all of your essential software and tools, the critical importance of keeping pristine digital records, how to use AI to forecast your tax bill, and how to find the right human expert to guide your overall strategy. It might seem like a lot, but think of each of these steps as a building block. By implementing them one by one, you're not just preparing for tax season, you're building a more resilient, efficient, and profitable business from the ground up. This isn't just about saving money, it's about reducing stress and freeing up your mental energy to focus on what you do best, creating and innovating. The power of AI is that it automates the tedious work, giving you the data and the time to be strategic. Your goal shouldn't be to just pay your taxes, it should be to legally and ethically pay the least amount of tax possible. That's money you can use to grow your business, invest for your future, or just improve your quality of life. By combining these AI-powered hacks with professional human advice, you're putting yourself in the top tier of savvy business owners. You're moving from being a reactive participant in the tax system to a proactive architect of your own financial destiny. I really encourage you to start implementing these strategies today. Don't wait until next April to start thinking about this. Set up your AI bookkeeping software this week. Go through your subscriptions and make sure they're being tracked as business expenses. Start digitizing your receipts. The sooner you start, the bigger the impact will be. Let these hacks work for you in the background, optimizing your finances while you focus on building your empire. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this, and I'll see you in the next video.